What's good, everybody? Back again with another reaction. I got a couple requests from some people to do Book of Rhymes, and I I've seen quite a few things on this. I heard it's a banger, and that he really does open up like a Book of Rhymes. So I'm pretty pumped about this one. I think I'm most excited about this one so far. I apologize for being gone for a little bit. I've been trying to be a little more consistent with uploading, but I was out of town with the family, so I just got back. Let's get into this.
I don't smile, I don't frown, get too up or get too down. I was here, so were you, you came and went, I stuck around. Still here now, stop me how your opinion's like a broken calculator. That shit doesn't count, shut your motherfucking mouth. I'm emptying my book of rhymes, get them all off my pad, every thought that I had. I said,
All right, no joke. This is a banger already. He's already coming with a couple little funny lines as far as your opinion's like a calculator, and so it doesn't count. And I wasn't expecting such a good bass drop right there for the chorus. I'm assuming that's the chorus, but this is amazing.
emptying my book of rhymes, get them all off my pad, every thought that I had. Haven't used all the tricks I have, so like my balls I'm in my bag. Get a little testy when I'm mad, sick of wrestling this iPad, unsuccessfully I might add. And I know it's best to leave it live, but even I get obsessed with reading everything and let it get the best of me till I snap. But I need to get off the internet. I need to get on the mic. You need to get off the internet. You need to get you alive. Why you waste time just to come in on shit? Especially shit you don't like. Don't like it, don't listen. But don't tell me about your favorite rapper ripping some shit he didn't write. What happened to Slim? He was no cap at the.
Okay, so pretty funny with the balls in his bag, how he gets testy. Sure, you know what that means, and talking about how people are basically telling him to get off the internet and rap, while meanwhile they're not doing anything but being on the internet and commenting and shit talking his music. In my opinion, if you're gonna say something about someone's music, at least make a song. Do something similar and show that you have some knowledge about it. Can't be sitting there criticizing somebody and you haven't written a song or done anything in the music world other than bash other people with your opinions. So this is more facts that he's been spitting.
What happened to Slim? He was no cap at the pen. He used to rap like the people his music was for. He was exactly like them, the dude who used to be poor. Why can't he tap into him? Can't use that excuse anymore. He's mad at the wind. He's in a nuclear war. With a cloud, he's yelling at it again. I talked to your mother, she told me she loved me. All she wanna do is just hold me and hug me. Wants nobody but me, she showed me the Dougie. Can I get a witness like no to Republic? She said kick some fly shit. I said I got wings on my ass. Told her my dick's a cockpit. I fly by the seat of my pants. Sinful thoughts, this beat is crazy. This shit's retarded, this instrumental. Too many bars, incidental charges. When did it start? I've been cold.
Wow. Little metaphor there, more like a comparison and a word flip with this beats retarded, saying that this instrumental, but he breaks it down as instrumental. Clever, so clever.
Instrumental. Too many bars, incidental charges. When did it start? I've been cold-hearted in this heart since kindergarten. Mental sharpness, which makes limo walk and then it's soft. This bitch I invented flossing. Yeah, I used to wonder where my next meal's gonna come from. Now I just wonder where my next meal's gonna come from. I cannot have no success.
So his doubles right there were super clean. And I like his line about being a dentist office. He invented flossing. Just the way that he patterns the words it's super intricate. It's a lot like Tech Nine and Yellow Wolf do a lot of the same things. Actually, MGK has been known for doing that too. I just don't personally think a lot of his don't make as much sense. They're just kind of words that rhyme together. I'm not saying all of it is like that. I mean, he makes plenty of songs that are really great, but Eminem's he's the king of it, so.
Gonna come from. I cannot have no success unless when I finally make it. I get to remind all the haters shit it on me when I'm on my way. My floor is awful ceilings. If I was you, I would step or find yourself twisted. That tire wind up like spiral stairs. I will swear on a stack of Bibles. I will tear new behinds out of rivals, even your idols. I don't care. It's music to be murdered by soul. Brownbeartf can swallow a fucking gyro, bobblehead and die slow like all time. Lone sniper, I hold a microphone like a loaded rifle. Like all. It's music to be murdered by soul. Brownbeartf can swallow a fucking gyro, bobblehead and die. Tear.
Okay, so Bon Iver is he was on Darkness, and apparently he was all mad because Eminem had a homophobic slur in that song towards Tyler the Creator. I'm sure Bon Iver doesn't care that it was Tyler the Creator, but he was mad about the homophobic slur and asked Eminem to take it down, and you know Eminem, he's nah. So that's kind of funny that he just told him to get on a Ja Rule bobblehead. That's pretty good.
Behinds out of rivals, even your idols. I don't care. It's music to be murdered by soul. Brownbeartf can swallow a fucking gyro, bobblehead and die slow like all time. Lone sniper, I hold a microphone like a loaded rifle. My dome's brighter. All I spit from my skull's fire. All that's missing's a motorcycle with the chrome wire, smoke tires, and y'all are flow biters, so I don't gotta explain why they call me a ghostwriter. I'm emptying my book of rhymes.
Wait a second. I think he just had a scheme there. I gotta.
All that's missing's a motorcycle with the chrome loaded rifle. My dome's brighter. All I spit from my skull's fire. All that's missing's a motorcycle with the chrome wire, smoke tires, and y'all are flow biters, so I don't gotta explain why they call me a ghostwriter. I'm emptying.
That's exactly what it is. Wow. Okay, so he talks about how his skull is fire, and all he's missing is the motorcycle with the spokes and wires. And that explains why he's your ghostwriter. Ghostwriter, if you've ever seen the movie or know the comics, Ghostwriter is a person, but he's just got a flaming skull, and he rides a motorcycle, and he's named Ghostwriter. That is an amazing word flip, and the scheme is brilliant. I mean, so far this is my favorite track on this. Side A and side B. I didn't think anything was going to be able to take Premonition for me, but this is crazy.
Rifle, my dome's brighter. All I spit from my skull's fire. All that's missing's a motorcycle with the chrome wire, smoke tires, and y'all are flow biters, so I don't gotta explain why they call me a ghostwriter. I'm emptying my book of rhymes. Get them all off my pad. Every thought that I had. I said I'm emptying my book of rhymes. Get them all off my pad. Every thought that I had. Haven't used all the tricks I have, so like my balls, it's in my bag. I tend to get a little testy when I'm mad, but gift to gab and pin to pads or temper tantrums into anthems. The lips to ass and kiss the crack. Spit your damnedest, you're still gonna hit the canvas. Ripping rappers, veterans to whippersnappers. Mr. Mathers is killing this shit. Villainous wit with scantless syllables rip the planet. Biblical shit's finna hit the fan. Anybody wanna go tit for tat's gonna get hit with that. Then the amygdala hippocampus is gonna trigger the ignoramus to think of the most ridiculous shit to spit, then pit it against these pitiful rappers. Insidious, these.
Wow. The syllable matchup right there with, oh my gosh. Okay, so he uses amygdala there, which is part of like your cerebral hemisphere, and goes along with hippocampus, which is part of like your limbic system, and that also has to do with emotion and new memories, where he's pretty much associating all of those words together, and then talking about how he delivers it to the ignoramus, basically the ignorant people. That's just, that has nothing to do with the dictionary. He's just super smart. I mean, you have to study. I'm sure he looks up some of the words that he uses, and that's how he helps figure out how to use them. I know I do that sometimes if I can't figure out a word or a pattern of words or syllables to go along with something. I think of something that'll work with it, but then I'll Google it and I'll make sure that it makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, then I have that word and I have the knowledge and the memory of that word and the definition so that I can use it somewhere down the line or incorporate it in that song at the time. It is what it is. He does this all the time. It shouldn't be that surprising to me, but it's just still, that's crazy.
Amygdala hippocampus is gonna trigger the ignoramus to think of the most ridiculous shit to spit, then pit it against these pitiful rappers. Insidious, these idiots witty as shit against me, shitty as MC Hammers. Get your whole squad, send a task force in. If you want it, you about to get what you asked for then. Put your helmet on, strap your chin. You about to get you a crash course in who not to start a motherfucking rap war with or to go against. Fuck what you wanna do that for, no offense. But are you retards, slow or dense? A fucking penny has more sense. Yeah, now you gotta get killed, but it's not a big deal, but everything.
Okay, I know that might not seem like a crazy line because he says, are you slow or dense? And that a penny makes more sense as far as common sense. Also, you know, double entendre, the penny in the money format is being sense, but there's something there, and I don't know if he meant this, but there is an actual metal element. I want to say it's omsium or omnesium, but it's the densest element on the periodic table, and that, I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but that's pretty phenomenal. Again, just something else. Like I said, I don't know if he meant to do that, but that's insane.
Fuck what you wanna do that for, no offense. But are you retards, slow or dense? A fucking penny has more sense. Yeah, now you gotta get killed, but it's not a big deal. But every thought is so ill and so methodical. Thought I swallowed a pill, I'm starting to feel like I'm an automobile with Barnacle Bill inside the car at the wheel, inside a carnival. Cause I'm plowing into every one who wrote snotty articles, and that explains why the fuck you clowns are all in my grill. Joy and pain, fortune.
Dude, it never stops. This whole song is just full of schemes, word flips, metaphors. It kind of hurts my head a little bit. There's something else I caught in there about Barnacle Bill, and the people writing snotty articles, which snotty sounds eerily similar to snidey, and snidey is another word for like insulting. So writing snotty articles. Something else kind of funny is it's why you clowns are all in my grill. Clowns are known for the big red noses. I'm assuming if you had a big red nose, you got a lot of snot coming out. And that's why they're all in his grill. He's describing driving through people, which would result in body parts and whatnot being in someone's grill. But he's also talking about all of these critics that are always just bashing him because they have nothing better to do. And that's pretty much like talking shit to somebody. Usually you say it to my face. Well, usually that's when someone's up in your grill. So, again, another nutty scheme.
More sense. Yeah, now you gotta get killed, but it's not a big deal. But every thought is so ill and so methodical. Thought I swallowed a pill, I'm starting to feel like I'm an automobile with Barnacle Bill inside the car at the wheel, inside a carnival. Cause I'm plowing into everyone who wrote snotty articles, and that explains why the fuck you clowns are all in my grill. Joy and pain, fortune, fame, torture, shame, choice I made, swore someday, the world to pay, less to lose, more to gain, God is raised, yesterday, glory days, adored and praised, ignored the hate, addressed the fake, toured with Dre, tore a page from Jordan Kane, destroyed the game, before you came, enjoy your stay, before it's gone away, but the more you claim, that you're gonna point and name, if you joined the gang, your shit isn't going to bang, you're just boring, lame, and more of the same, you have an enormous chain, but a storm is...
If you joined a gang, your shit's not going to bang. Damn.
Gang, your shit isn't going to bang. You're just boring, lame, and more of the same. You have an enormous chain, but a stormless brain. The most you can form is rain. Your shit is pointless, same as a scoreless game. So bitch, quit lying. You're denying like Mr. Porter's name. Borderline bipolar disorder.
Bruh, oh my fucking god. I'm sorry for cussing so much, but this is just stupid. This is stupid. You have an enormous chain, but a stormless brain. The most you could form is rain, which is the minimal of a storm. And you're as pointless as a scoreless game. Something else that's very difficult when it comes to these kind of schemes, even the rhyme schemes in general, or the schemes that he actually has like a full method behind it, is something he's famous for, which is rhyming the first word and then the second to last word and the last word. And then the second to last word and the last word rhyme with the first or second word of the next bar, and so on and so forth. It's an insane pattern. Along with this, very similar is having the first two words rhyme with the last two words, which is Stormless Brain, Pointless Game. And then this has got to be the coolest line of the song is he says that quit lying, you're denying like Mr. Porter's name. Mr. Porter is the artist formerly called Con Artist from D12, and his actual name is Denon, but it's spelled like Denyin. So you're denying like Mr. Porter's name is.
It's boring, lame, and more of the same. You have an enormous chain, but a stormless brain. The most you can form is rain. Your shit is pointless, same as a scoreless game. So bitch, quit lying. You're denying like Mr. Porter's name. Borderline bipolar disorder since my stroller. Eyes rolling back on my skull like Eli Porter. Fire motor, rounds I told every eye order. I load up, I order. My motor, mouth. This is my note to self. Sometimes you're gonna bomb, so you just might have to blow yourself up with no one's help.
Man, he's just. He's going all out here. So the eyes rolling back like Eli Porter. I don't know if any of you've seen it, but you can look it up on YouTube. It's a famous, funny video. A lot of people didn't know if he was special needs or if it was a joke or if he really was like that. To be honest, he was actually pretty good. But Eli Porter, during his rap, he's rapping like this, and he's got his eyes like up in his head. And the Ayatollah, which is something else you might want to Google, but that's kind of like a form of a high Shi'an, like a leader in Iran. And he had a line in the song with Young M.A., and a lot of people said something about Ariana Grande, the Ariana Grande bombing, that was because of Eminem and what he was saying in that song. So I believe the song's unaccommodating, but him putting the Ayatollah back into this and saying sometimes you're gonna bomb is I'm not gonna even say anything else.
Eyes rolling back on my skull like Eli Porter. Fire motor, rounds I told every eye order. I load up, I order. My motor, mouth. This is my note to self. Sometimes you're gonna bomb, so you just might have to blow yourself up with no one's help. I just wrote it down in my book of rhymes. Primo, take us out. Writing in my book of rhymes. My book of rhymes. My book of rhymes. I'm east side.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the best song that I've heard so far, by far. Not just because the beat's amazing, nor the beat flip. I mean, the change, the bass line, the hi-hats, the melodic symphony going on. I mean, it's all just perfect with his flow and his word pattern. I don't want to sound too much like a dick rider here, but it is what it is on this one. I'm interested to see what else is on this album. I mean, I've only heard 4 songs, and I can only assume that some of them are even better than this. But I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. I'm gonna hopefully be putting out a couple more soon this week, or throughout the week, I should say. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, or if you have any recommendations on something you want me to react to. There's been some people that have commented about me reacting to their songs, but I can't find the comment. Not really sure why. And I know there was 2 people that have been asking me to do some older Eminem songs, which I can do reactions to, but I've heard all of them already. But I can do some lyrical breakdowns. I mean, one of my favorite songs ever by him was Music Box, and I know people probably don't really care about that song, but lyrically, even if it's not anything crazy, it's still pretty cool. Also, I'll leave links for some of my other stuff in there, like Instagram and whatnot, if you want to follow me or talk to me in there. And I also stream. I try to stream on Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Tuesdays. But yeah, I'll leave my Twitch link and everything in there as well. So thanks for listening. See ya.